I rented a cozy cabin in the woods for a peaceful getaway away from the hustle and bustle of city life. It was surrounded by lush trees and a serene atmosphere, but there was one peculiar rule laid out by my neighbors when I arrived: don't stay outside beyond 8:30 p.m. Curiosity piqued, I asked them about it, and they exchanged worried glances before reluctantly sharing a chilling tale. They spoke of a childlike figure that lurked in the woods, a ghostly presence that wept mournfully at night. They warned me never to look at it if it came to my window. My first night in the cabin was uneventful, as I had covered the window with heavy curtains to avoid any potential encounters. I heard faint cries from outside, but I was determined to follow the advice of my neighbors. Ignoring the unsettling sounds, I went about my evening routine. A few days into my stay, I invited some friends over to enjoy the tranquil setting. I couldn't resist sharing the eerie legend of the weeping figure with them, thinking it was just an interesting local ghost story. My friends, however, found it hard to believe and decided to challenge the curfew imposed by the neighbors. As the clock neared 8:30 p.m., we heard the distant crying, but my friends brushed it off as a hoax. They dared each other to stay outside longer, believing it was all in good fun. The childlike figure appeared, lured by their defiance. It knocked on the window, and one of my friends, Mike, couldn't resist peeking outside. As soon as he made eye contact with the ghostly figure, a sinister transformation began. His eyes turned a ghostly white, and his body contorted in unnatural ways. The rest of us screamed in terror as we watched Mike's possession unfold before our eyes. He beckoned the figure inside with an eerie grin, and it entered our cabin. We tried to flee, but the possessed Mike blocked our path. Desperation and fear consumed us as we realized we were trapped with this malevolent presence. Mike, under the control of the entity, advanced toward us with inhuman speed. The nightmarish ordeal continued until my other friend, Sarah, who I had invited over later, arrived. She was unaware of the horror that had unfolded, and we warned her just in time. Together, we devised a plan to break the entity's hold on Mike. We needed to force the ghostly figure to leave Mike's body, so we confronted it with all the courage we could muster. Sarah and I locked eyes with the creature while chanting an ancient incantation we had found online in a desperate attempt to banish it. The room filled with an otherworldly, ethereal light as we continued chanting. The entity struggled against us, writhing and contorting Mike's body. Just when it seemed like we were losing the battle, the childlike figure let out a deafening wail and was forcibly expelled from Mike. The room fell silent, and Mike collapsed, unconscious but free from the entity's grasp. The ghostly figure retreated into the woods, vanishing into the night. We never saw the weeping entity again, and Mike had no recollection of the horrifying events that transpired. Our friendship was forever changed by that night, marked by the scars of a chilling encounter with the supernatural. It was a narrow escape from death for me, and a stark reminder of the consequences of breaking the rules in those eerie woods.